gentlemen, boys and girls out there, it's another Rolling Dove Wednesday, that every Wednesday that we have mathematics. On your screen here, as we do the introduction, I would like to first thank the management UBC Star TV for the wonderful program of education that is provided to the whole country and the continent at large. Thank you so much. At the moment, I would wish you to call your friend. Tap on your friend that at this moment, exactly as you have been alerted by Mr. Chimbwe Brian from the previous program, that children should come on and we learn together mathematics. Thank you so much, Mr. Chimbwe Brian, for always alerting them that learning is anytime and anywhere. And remember, he said is done in an interesting and fantastic way. Thank you so much, Mr. Chimbwe Brian. It's here now, the time that you call your friend, that the beauty of mathematics is back in the house. We learn together in a simplified way. Thank you so much, our best Kampala producers, Madam Marion and Mr. Andrew, for the wonderful production services provided to us. Thank you so much. We are going to do it here now. Stay safe and smart at home. COVID-19 is real and has taken most of our relatives. Stay safe and guided at home. Remember, learning is anytime, anywhere. At the moment, you can call me Mr. Jerome. You can call me Mr. University because of Harvard. You can call me Mr. Havard. You can call me Mr. Jerome. But all in all, remember, I'm a teacher. At the moment, we are going to learn our new concept. And if you have been following us, almost we are done with the 10 topics. And the 11th one was integers. We are going to run 2 topics at the time. We are touching something slightly beautiful called algebra. So learn with us, get the set instruments, and share with us. At the moment, we thank you so much for being there with your students out there, learning with us all the time, tuning to UBC Star TV, our great brothers, Ibra at Machinde, crossing to Machinde Junior School. Thank you so much for always supporting us. Thank you so much for always calling your friends, calling the students, calling everyone to always come and learn on UBC Star TV and following the UBC programs the whole day. Thank you so much, Ibra and the group. At the moment, allow me introduce to you that after this program that runs from 11 to midday, learning is anytime and anywhere. At the moment, from here, you can continue learning with us mathematics and other subjects from nursery, pre-primary, or which you can call nursery. We have pre-primary, we have primary from P1 to P7, we have secondary education, we have adult education on our beautiful app with great brains, the Prime Learn app. It is just simple. Just get your gadget, go to the Google Play Store, type in www.prime-learn.com. Download the app, register with us, and just get started. I said nursery, primary, secondary, and adult education online solutions are provided by the different experts. At the moment, my friend, don't miss this beautiful program. I have my contacts on my board. These contacts, you can call me on the first MTN line, and we share on the prime line registration and continuous learning. Simply, just send me a text message on the Airtel line. I will send you the link of the app. You download the app, we register, and you just get started. At the moment for this brief introduction, allow me at the moment, I know you have settled. I know at this moment you are doing well. You have the writing materials. We can do it together. At this moment, I said, my name is, you can call me Teacher Jerome, you can call me Teacher Havard, you can call me Mr. University because of Harvard University, you can call me anything, Nwagaba, but at the moment, I'm just a teacher of mathematics. At the moment, if you have just joined, we are just starting, and I said we are running 2 topics, integers and algebra. Those are the 2 last topics. Once we are done with them, automatically, if you have been following us, you are very free to join another class. It will take us for some time, so keep learning with us, don't miss. And don't miss other lessons from Monday up to Thursday. At the moment, I have a new topic called algebra, and we are going to look at algebra as our new topic. So we have algebra as our topic. But at the moment, when I talk about algebra, as we have been from integers, you can ask yourself many questions. What could be algebra? Algebra has very many things that we shall look at. But before we start these other things in the details, we need to first remind ourselves about the previous classes. We studied this topic in every class. So we can simply start with the simple ones, until we complete the topic. I said, when you look at mathematics, just smile and do it in a simpler and the simplest way. So when we look at algebra today, I'm going to look at something very simple called solving simple equations. At the moment, we are going to look at solving simple equations. I said if you have your set instruments, you organize your work, and don't forget that all we are going to do here, do with me, and we make it simple. All the steps we share and we practice. At the end of this lesson, please, don't forget we have our lesson exercise. You will share with us what you have learned. When you look at my heading is solving simple equations. When I look at simple equations, just simple equations, it attracts me to know more about what these equations, how simple they are. I said we do it in a simpler way. Immediately we switch to our example 1, and we look at these algebraic equations. At the moment I can say 1, I would say solve. I would say k plus 4 is equal to 11. So when I have such equation, and you can ask yourself very many different questions, what an equation is, as long as you find equal signs in between 2 algebraic expressions like here, you just know that is an equation. At the moment, we can solve together, and what matters most is to look at the steps, my explanation, and the steps how we shall overcome the question we have, and we come up with the quality answer. At the moment, I would say k plus 4 is equal to 11. So we shall now look for the value of k. What is k? At the moment, we shall say k plus, if you have a positive, if you remember integers, when you have a positive integer and it closes equal signs, it will automatically change its sign to a different sign. What do I mean? If it is a positive, when it closes equal signs, it will automatically change into a negative. And when it is a negative, it will automatically turn into a positive. Take a look at this. The first step when I'm solving this equation, I will look for the like terms. So our first step would be look for the like terms. What could be the like terms? This is a whole number and this is a whole number after the equal signs. So what should I do? I would make sure I take this whole number to another whole number. When I was in school, the teacher used to tell me, take a sheep to a sheep. Take a goat to a goat. At this moment, my 4 could be a goat, and this one is also a goat. So meaning I would take a goat to find a goat, then I remain with an unknown. So how do I take this, dig it to the other side? I would say this is a positive 4. But I want it to cross the equal signs and find another whole number, meaning it will automatically change the sign. So I would say k plus 4, then minus 4 is equal to 11. What I do this side is what I do the other side. So which will be minus 4. So this k, this is when we are dealing with integers, we said these are positive 4 and these are negative 4. So when I have 4 cash and 4 debts, automatically I will clear and I remain with nothing. So at the moment, k, I would say k plus, this will give me 0, which is equal to, automatically after subtracting here, I would get 7. Therefore, k would be 7. And that's how simple it is. But take a look. If I had addition here, in whatever question is given to me, assume the teacher gives me subtraction. And I can say, solve. K minus 9 is equal to 11. So at the moment, I've changed the sign. So always observe the signs used. At the moment, we are looking for the value of k. So I will first observe as my first idea that this number is a whole number and I want to take it the other side to find another whole number after the equal signs. Guess out how I will do it. I have this one as a negative. Remember here I had a positive, but when I had a positive, I subtracted. Meaning when I have a negative, I will add. So I will have to take this one to this side. Now the first step would be that I would say k minus 9 plus 9 is equal to 11. And remember, this is minus 9. So if I want to take it the other side, it will close the equal signs and will change its sign. At this moment, it has a sign of a negative. So when it crosses the equal signs, it will automatically change to a positive. So I will say 11, this one comes this way, and it becomes plus 9. So at this moment, I will say k plus 0 is equal to the sum of 11 and 9. When you add them, this automatically will be 20. Therefore, k is equal to 20. This is my example 2. We can proceed and look at how other simple equations are solved. I hope you're following. Take note of these examples well, and we discuss. So let's look at question 3. I would say number 3. Solve 2y out of 3 is equal to 20. That is also one of my simple equations to solve. Guess out the steps I will go through. At the moment when I have such an equation, when you observe well, 2y out of 3 is equal to 20. On my left-hand side, that is a proper fraction with an unknown. Then the other side is a whole number. I can simplify it by multiplying, or I can use cross multiplication. So at the moment, we can simplify by multiplying. I will rewrite it. I will say 2y out of 3 is equal to 20. So the first step is to eliminate the 3, the denominator. I can first remove the denominator first. Then I proceed with my working. So I will say, I will multiply this side on the left. I again multiply on the side of the right-hand side. So we must have two multiplication signs. This is one way. I said we can cross multiply, or there are different ways. We can multiply by the reciprocal. But at this moment, let's use one way. I want to eliminate this 3, or the denominator. So you multiply on your left-hand side and the right-hand side. So what you do, I will multiply this way and again multiply this way by the denominator. I say it again, that multiply this side and multiply the other side by the denominator. So I will have the denominator is 3, then also this side 3. Then you divide. My next step would be dividing the denominator with the immediate denominator I've just multiplied. I would say 3 divided by 3 is 1, then 3 divided by 3 is 1. So I remain with 2y out of 1, but any number divided by 1 still remains the same number. So it will be 2y, which is equal to, you can multiply or you can just leave the number the way it is so that it becomes simple to divide. I would say this is 20 times 3. Then I divide both sides by the coefficient of the unknown. What could be the coefficient of the unknown? Where you see the unknown is y, then the number before the unknown is what we call the coefficient of unknown. So at the moment, I will divide both sides by 2, then by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1, 2 divided by 2 is 1. I will remain with y that I'm looking for. So I also go to the right-hand side and I carry out my operation sign of division. So at this moment, you can multiply 20 times 3, which gives you 60. Then you get 60 divided by 2. Or when this number is left in expanded form, the question becomes just simple for you to divide. I said we want to do mathematics in a very simple and fun way. Don't multiply all of them, then they become huge that you cannot multiply and divide. So at this moment, I would say 2 divided by 2 is 1. There is a common factor here, which would be 20 divided by 2 is 10. Then I remain with 10 times 3. Therefore, y would be 30. That could be my answer. At the moment, observe the steps and try to follow them. If possible, you can write them down so that you do those questions time after time in a simplified way. At the moment, please allow me, we go to another simple equation, number 4. So I would say this could be my number 4, where I will say solve for x, or solve for any digit, this would be 11 minus m, which is equal to 8. That's my simple equation, just simple like that. I would say 11 minus m is equal to 8. I hope at this moment you can get the answer. I said, remember that these equations have different methods of getting the answers of unknowns, but at the moment we can just simply pick one. But if you're answering our questions in the exercise, use any that you are familiar to. But at the end, we must all come up with the same answer. But at the moment, I will give you the simplest way how mathematics can be done. So allow me go to question 4, where we say 11 minus m is equal to 8. I hope you have written the question. At the moment, I will say this is a whole number, and this is another whole number, and we have an unknown. Make sure that you note that a sign, a negative sign or a positive sign, before an unknown is the sign for that digit. For that matter, therefore, when you observe this, minus is not for 11, but it's for letter m. So meaning an unknown carries the sign minus or the negative. So we said a sign before an unknown, that means the unknown possesses the sign. So at the moment, when you remember in our integers, we said a number with or without a sign, which is a positive, remains a positive integer. So at the moment, I will observe that this negative is for letter m, and I'm solving for the value of letter m. So how will I do it? I will get the whole number, find a whole number. I can take a bigger whole number to find a small whole number, or I can bring a small whole number to find a big whole number. The answer will still remain the same. So what should I do? I will say this is 8 coming to 11 so that I avoid negatives. But also 11 can find 8 and I get a negative. Then letter m has the sign. So meaning I'm taking this unknown this side. So the signs must change as I'm interswitching across the equal signs. Take a look and see. 8 is finding 11. So what will I do? I will write 11 first. Then I will say 11. So 8 is visiting 11. So this is positive 8. So when it crosses the equal signs, it will change the sign and turns into a negative. So it will be 11 minus 8, which is equal to. Now, letter m is minus m or negative m. So I'm going to take it the other side of the right-hand side of the equation, and the sign will turn into a positive because it is a negative now. So when it crosses the equal signs, it will turn into a positive. That's what is important to note. So at the moment now I can work out, I can say the answer here would be 3, which is equal to m. You can stop there and say 3 is equal to m, or you can conclude and say therefore m is equal to 3. We can work it out in that simpler way. But remember, I said there are very many ways of solving such equations. At the moment, please adjust and we work in a simpler way. So at the moment, please allow me go to question 5 and we check out what could be the answer for question 5. Number 5, I will say number 5, I will write and say solve k squared, which is equal to 49. So we have this question here. I'm saying k squared is equal to 49. Could you remember the squares and square roots of numbers when we are looking at whole numbers in term 1? And this is the time now. So we have k squared is equal to 49. And when you look at the area of the figures, we said centimeter times a centimeter, you get centimeters squared. So when I have meter times a meter, I will get meter squared. Meaning, if I have p squared, I will simply have the reverse would be true, that p squared means p times p. Now I've already interpreted number 5. So can we do it together? I can say, I can break this into 2 equal parts, and I can also break the other side into 2 equal parts. Then I look for the square root. What do I mean? I will say k times k is equal to 2 numbers. When I multiply k times k, I will get k squared. Then what are other 2 numbers that are equal that I should multiply together and give me 49? Just I said, to look for the square root, get these 2 numbers that are the same, that I will multiply together to get the square. So what could they be? I will have 7 times 7. Then I will take a square root both sides. Square root will take one unknown, and I stay with k, which is equal to, one whole number will be taken with a square root. I will remain with 7. And finally, that would be my answer. So with the square root, just get 2 numbers that are equal, or that they are the same, and take just a square root. Then you will get the answer finally. Let's look at one more question or 2. Then we switch to our exercise and share and discuss more. At the moment, I will say that number 6 would be number 6. I will say that number 6 shall also solve as our today's lesson, that y squared minus 2 is equal to 14. So we have the equation. At the moment, we had the direct one, but at this time, we have another one that we are working on. Please, let's first try to think about how we shall overcome the question. So we shall have y squared minus 2 is equal to 14. So at the moment, I will say this is a whole number with a negative. As we said, that a sign, whether negative or positive, before a number is possessed by that digit or the unknown. But at this moment, negative is not for y squared, but it is for 2. So this means it is negative 2. So negative 2 is going to be taken to the other right-hand side to find a whole number. So this is a number similar to this one. Then I remain with an unknown on my left-hand side. So what should I do? I will say y squared minus 2. We said when we are subtracting, we add. So plus 2, which is equal to 14. So 14, I've added 2, means I will add 2 on the other side too. What I do on this side is what I do on the right-hand side. So I will have plus 2. So it will remain y squared plus, these are negative 2, then I pair them with positive 2s, I will remain with 0 plus 0, which is equal to 16. So y squared is equal to 16. Even if I don't go beyond this level, I hope you can now relate this one with number 5? What did we say? That we take square root both sides. Let's do it. This would be square root and the square root this side. Choose two numbers that you will multiply together after that are equal, and you get the square. So we shall have y times y. Remember, there is a square root is equal to which two numbers that are the same or that are equal that I multiply together to get 16. Could I have 8 times 8? Could I have 4 times 4? Could I have 2 times 2? So at the moment, I will have my last one as 8 times 8 is 64. So 2 times 2, I will get 4. Meaning 4 times 4 gives me 16. So I will have two numbers as 4 times 4. When I take square root, I will remain with y, which is equal to 4. That's question 6 that we have solved. I hope these are just simple equations. Don't forget that the explanation that we are doing is just simple, and when I'm doing it, you will see it is very simple. And don't forget also to do with me, and we focus together in a simpler way. Mathematics is all about doing it with fun and passion. So at the moment, these equations are done, and I would say at the moment that we can do one more last question as you prepare yourself to share with us what you have learned or what you learned out there about simple equations. So the number 7, I can say that we shall solve 4 out of n, which is equal to 10. We shall say solve. At this moment, we are solving for n. Don't forget at this time that the procedures remain the same. When you observe question 3 is related to question 7. Remember I said we can cross multiply, or at the moment we can multiply both sides as we have done on the first step on question 3. So I would say 4 out of n is equal to 10. So when you observe this one is a numerator and this is a denominator, you can now look at method 2, that this is a fraction. I can also make this one a fraction by putting it under denominator 1. We said any number divided by 1, still you get the same number. So 10 out of 1 still remains 10. So any number without a denominator is under denominator 1. You can also take note of that. Then we cross multiply. We shall cross multiply like this, meaning that I will have 4 times 1 and n times 10. So I will have 4 times 1, which is equal to n times 10. So if I have this, I will finally proceed and say 4 times 1 will remain 4, which is equal to n times 10, which would be 10n. Then I must divide. Should I divide by 4 or by 10? I said to divide these numbers with unknowns, check the number with the coefficient of the unknown. Which digit would be the coefficient of the unknown? I said the coefficient of the unknown is the number before the unknown. What could the number be? It is 10. So meaning I will not divide by 4 both sides. So what do? I will divide both sides by 10 because it is the coefficient of the unknown. So this one will be by 10. 10 divided by 10 is 1. 10 divided by 10 is 1. I remain with n, which is equal to, so I have 4 out of 10. Your answer can be in any form you want, can be in a decimal, can be in proper fraction, can be in any form. So what we do, we shall divide by 2, I will get 2. I will divide by 2, I will get 5. So the answer would be 2 out of 5 as the value of n. Thank you so much for learning with me. Thank you so much for always being there on UBC Star TV for quality education services. Learning is anytime and anywhere. We thank the management for giving the opportunity to the nation to have lessons anytime, anywhere. Thank you so much for just learning with me about simple equations, solving them, just what you can do. When you call us, let us know your name, the school. You can go on and tell us the district you are calling from, then your class. And at the moment, you share with us, try to extend yourself from the gadget, and please share with us all the steps you have gone through on our exercise. Feel free, share with us, and we learn together as mathematics is practical. So we have our lesson exercise ready for us here. You just call, answer any of these questions. Those who are at home, take a clear photo of this exercise, work it out, send it on the Airtel line, and we continuously learn together. We keep sharing. At the moment, we have question 1 up to question 13. You can answer all of them. Write well, get organized, and send us your findings. I will mark and give the feedback.
Hello?
Yes, please. Hello.
I'm answering number 1.
What could be your name?
Melvin.
Sorry?
Melvin.
Mervin. Yes, please.
Melvin.
Yes, please. Go on, please. Yes, we are listening. Share with us. Yes, please. Mervin. Mervin wanted to answer number 1. Just the question is sort of k plus 7 is equal to 15. Share with us the steps that you have gone through.
Hello?
Hello. Sorry? Hello? Yes, please.
Hello?
Hello? Yes, please.
My name is Kwakala Vanessa from Berkeley High School.
Yes, Kwagala, please.
Hello?
Yes, please. We are getting you, Kwagala. Yes, please, Kwagala. Kwagala wanted to answer for last question 4. You can call again and share with us what you have learned out there with the rest of the students that are on learning, and we find together the answer. Yes, please. Hello. So we have question 1 up. Yes,
Hello?
yes, please.
Hello?
Hello.
I'm sorry, Doreen.
Yes, please, Doreen.
I want to answer number 1.
You want to answer number 1? Please go on and answer for us.
Number 1 is K plus 7 is equal to 15.
Yes, please.
You will collect like time.
Yes, please.
is K plus 7 plus 7 equals 15 plus 7.
Doreen, please come again on the second step. You're saying?
Sorry?
I'm saying come again on the next step you are doing. Yes, please. Doreen is saying K plus 7 is equal to 15 plus 7. Observe the sign before the digit.
Excuse me, teacher, may you please show us all the screen? I'm not seeing the question.
Yes, please. You ask the question. Which question? Yes, please. Which question are you not seeing well, dear? Oh, she's saying she's not seeing, didn't know the question she's talking about, but yes?
Hello?
Hello? Yes, please. Hello? Yes? Yes, please. She's answering question 8, said k squared, it is k squared minus 3 equals to 33. Then for the signs, I hope they are clear. And we said, yes, please.
Hello?
Yes, hello? Your name is? Yes, please.
I'm going to answer number 1.
Yes, please go on and answer number 1.
K plus 7 is
Yes.
7
Yes.
plus 7 minus 16.
Yes, please. Yes. Yes, please.
Number 1.
Yes, please.
Number 1.
Yes, please. Go on.
K plus 7 equals 15.
Yes.
K plus K plus 7 minus 7 equals 15 minus 7.
Yes, please.
This K equals 8.
Your K is?
Wait, K plus 7 minus 7 equals minus 7.
That's very fine and correct.
Wait, K equals 8.
K is 8. Yes, please. That's correct. Thank you so much. That's correct. K is 8. Okay.
You could.
Hello?
Hello.
My name is Namaganda
Yes, please, Namagand.
Deji.
Yes, please.
I study from Sears.
You started from C as SAS. Yes, please.
Yes.
You're welcome.
I'm answering number 2.
Number 2. Yes, please. Go on.
K minus 5 equals to 8.
Yes.
K minus 5 plus 5 is equals to 8 plus 5.
That's correct.
K is equals to 13.
Very bright. Thank you so much. She's from Sears Chisasi. Thank you so much. for representing the area. So number 1 and 2 are done. And
Hello?
yes, please.
Hello? My name is Maria.
Yes, please.
I'm answering number 1.
You're answering number 1. Yes, please. Go on.
Plus 7
Yes.
minus 7
Yes.
equals 15 minus 7.
That is very correct.
K plus 0
Yes.
all m
Yes.
K equals 8.
That's very correct and wonderful. Thank you so much. That's very correct. K is 8, and the steps are right. Thank you for following the right steps.
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Nambi.
Your name is?
Nambi.
Yes, please, Nambi.
I'm from Ruzira.
You're from Ruzira? Yes, please.
Maxon Best.
Yes, please.
I'm answering number 1.
You're answering number 1, please. Go on and do so.
Number is
Yes.
K plus 7 equals 17.
Correct.
K plus 7 minus 7
Yes.
equals 16 minus 7.
Very correct. Yes.
K equals 15. K equals 15 minus 7.
Yes, please. Go on.
K equals 8.
That's very correct and wonderful. Thank you so much. Your K is 8. Those who are taking notes or those who are doing the exercise, please follow the right steps and get the answer. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, please.
I'm answering number.
You're answering
2.
number 2. What could be your name?
My name is Alex.
Your name is Alex. Yes, please go on and answer for us the
K
question.
minus 5 equals 8.
Correct?
K minus 5 plus 5 equals 8 plus 5.
That is very correct.
K equals 13.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Alex. Your answer is
Number
correct.
3.
You want to answer number 3? Go on.
3K equals 24.
Yes, please.
3 equals 24.
Yes. Go on.
K times K times K equals 24.
Yes.
24
Yes. Alex, now you get for me the coefficient of an unknown K is 3. So divide both sides by 3. Then you just simply get the value of K. As simple as that. Then you can tell us the answer finally. Hope you have got it well. So for number 3, just divide by the coefficient of the unknown, which is 3. Yes, please. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please. Hello?
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 Hello? Okay. So Alex has done for us number 3 and is saying
Hello?
K is 8. Yes, please. Hello.
I'm answering number 3.
You're answering number 3. What would be your name?
My name is Alex.
Yes, please, Alex, you're still on. Go on, please.
Number 3.
Yes.
3K equals 24.
Yes, please.
K times K times K equals 24.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alex, let's do it together. So when you look at 3k is equal to 24, just simply divide by the coefficient of that k.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, is 6 times 6.
So we have, Alex, we have 3k, which is equal to 24, right? Now
Yes.
now divide direct from there. Divide by 3 on the left and 3 on the right. You simply get
Yes.
the answer. Yes, what have you got? Alex is working it out. You get back to us and give us the final answer. So for number 3, divide.
Hello?
Yes, please.
My name is. Hello?
Your name is?
My name is Nambi.
Yes, please, Nambi.
Nambi.
Yes, please.
Nambi.
Sorry?
I'm answering number 2.
You're answering number 2. Go on, please, and answer.
K minus 5 equals 8.
Yes.
K minus 5 equals 8. K minus 5 plus 5 equals 8 plus 5.
Correct, Nambi.
K equals 8 plus 5.
Yes, please.
K equals 13.
That's very. Thank you so much, Nambi, and you have been the best participant for today. Thank you so much for learning with me, and thank you so much for always following us on UBC Star TV Some program. At the moment, allow me say it has been a wonderful and interactive lesson. Thank you so much for those who have called us and shared with us. I know you are many out there trying to reach us and answer and share with us what you have learned. For today, allow me say the lesson has just ended. And please, at the moment, allow me say for more discussion and for more details on our learning mathematics, my contacts are there. Those who will do the exercise as you have been doing, write the exercise, write well, take a clear photo, and send your answers. I will mark and send the feedback. Thank you so much for learning with me, and thank you so much for always being there for these wonderful lessons. Don't forget that you don't need to change the channel. More educative services are being provided to you out there. For now, I remain Mr. Jerome Nwaga of Havard, your teacher of mathematics. At this moment, allow me appreciate all my mentors, Mr. Chimbwe Brand, UBC Star TV, and Mr. Mukasa Patrick, and my best producers in Kampala, Madam Marion, Mr. Lawrence, and Mr. Andrew, and the team at UBC, and Mr. Hector, UBC Star TV. At the moment, I thank each and everyone out there, my colleagues at Machinde Junior, Sears, Mother Manger, Gordon Junior, and Victoria Mutundu Academy. I wish you the best. Stay safe and smart. Learning is anytime and anywhere. Continuously follow us on the beauty of mathematics. We shall keep learning. I wish you the best through this pandemic time. Stay safe and smart. Until we meet next time, bye-bye.